we move on to the game of the wild card round. For a lot of people, it's on Monday night. ESPN. It's the lone game. It's the game that everyone is looking forward to. The Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hayden.
This is I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time they've ever put a game on a Monday night on the wild card weekend.
No,
I'm not sure.
Last year, they did it last year.
Did they do last year?
They had the Rams-Cardinals game.
Okay,
the Rams destroyed Arizona.
I'm mistaken. Okay, I'm mistaken. But anyway, we are the alone game on a Monday night, and we go into Tampa Bay against an 8-9 Bucks team. Whether you want to say they're 9-8 or whatever, they benched their starter. I'm saying they're 8-9. That's their record. We go into Tampa Bay.
They are 8-9. They're losing football. They're losing football team.
They are a losing football team. And I will tell you right now, the only way the Cowboys win this game is by a blowout, and that's exactly what I have predicted.
I agree with you. Not that part. I don't agree with you. Not that part.
I have an absolute Cowboys blowout. I think if we don't come in the first half and absolutely tear them apart and make Tom Brady come from down, because this is what I need the narrative to be in the second half. I need it to be Tom Brady's down by 20, but he can always lead a team back. That's what I need the narrative to be. If the narrative is not that in the second half, then the Tom Brady and the Buccaneers have a very good chance of winning the game, period, no matter what the score is. I need it to be at least a 14 or 20-point lead going into the second half. That being said, and I do think that's going to happen. I think we're going to be up, if I had to guess, 21-7 at half, and I think we'll roll them in the second half.
So you're confident in that?
I have one difference maker on my defense. He is the Lion. He is the Micah Parsons. He is who I think should be depoy and will get a depoy eventually. But hold on.
This year?
Hold on. No, I didn't think it. I think Nick Bosa will get it this year. Calm down. He is the best defensive player with the sack title on the best defensive team. He will get the depoy. That being said, I think if you ask a lot of GMs and a lot of players, I think everyone knows Micah Parsons is the best defensive player on a team. Now, we don't have the best defense in the league, so that's why it won't get looked at as much. And Micah Parsons doesn't play defensive end 100% of the snaps. But that being said, I think Tom Brady and this Buccaneers team is not the same as it was when they made the run to the Super Bowl. And I don't think they can stop Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence on our ends. I think as long as Diggs and our cornerbacks don't get cooked by Evans and Goodwin, I think we'll be just fine. And we should come out with a win as long as we get our run game established. They have no run game except for Leonard Fournette, who did go off against us in week 1, so I am afraid of. If we can just shut down that run game and make Tom Brady pass like he's been doing all season, clearly the league has figured it out, and they're 9-8 against the Buccaneers. So if we can figure that out, I think we come away with the win. If Dak doesn't throw too many picks, if we can limit him to 1 interception or less, I'm fine with it, and just go up big. I think we'll be fine. And Tony Pollard needs to get going early. We need to get that motor going early. Tony P needs to get more snaps than Zeke. If we come out and give Zeke more snaps than Tony Pollard, we will not win this game. Tony Pollard needs to be the RB1 coming into this game and absolutely cook this Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense.
Okay. I got 9 minutes and 50 seconds left, and I got a lot to say. First of all, I agreed with you with the first point. Not that the Cowboys are going to win. First of all, before we get that, though, are you confident in that prediction? Are you confident entering this game?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I was just okay.
I am not confident in the Cowboys based on last week's performance. But I will say the one way we win is a blowout. And if we don't blow them out, I think we lose. But I'm predicting a blowout.
I agree. There is one way that the Dallas Cowboys win. And that one way is that the Tampa Bay are just bad and the Dallas Cowboys are better players than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And to do that, they're going to have to go onto them and show which team is 12-5 and which team is 8-9 and just end the game in the first quarter. That's the Cowboys recipe. Just show that you're the better team. It's simple. It's not always simple with the Cowboys, but literally, I'm just making it simple for you, Cowboys. Just go on the field and show you're the better team. You have Dak Prescott. You have CeeDee Lamb. You have Tony Pollard. You have Micah Parsons. You have DeMarcus Lawrence. On and on and on.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
How about
hello?
Hello?
No.
Yeah. But yeah, look, you're the Dallas Cowboys. You got Dak Prescott. You got CeeDee Lamb. You got Michael Gallup. You got Tony Pollard. You got Ezekiel Elliott. You got Micah Parsons. You got his name is blanking my head. The other pass rusher.
Marcus Lawrence.
You have DeMarcus Lawrence. You literally have a much better roster. You're 12-5 while they're 8-9. You go on that field and you show them why you're 12-9 and you get rid of them in the first quarter. The problem is, if y'all let Tampa Bay into this game, y'all make this a close game to the end, and y'all keep Tom Brady in this game, well, then you're exactly asking for how to lose the game. And frankly, quite frankly, this is the exact kind of game Cowboys would lose. I mean, it makes so much sense. But there's just so much pressure on the Cowboys, too. Dak Prescott's been in the league for 6-7 seasons. I don't know how a quarterback gets praised as much as he does for being this long in the league and only having one playoff win. I don't know. I don't know a single quarterback that gets that much praise. And if he loses to an 8-9 team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, an 8-9 football team, a bad football team that scraped 2 wins, last-second comebacks against the Rams and the Saints to just even be in this position. If he loses to that, it's an absolute embarrassment for the Dallas Cowboys. This is a fire everybody game for the Cowboys. If they lose this game, it's a fire Mike McCarthy. It's a move on from Dak, or at least think about moving on from Dak Prescott. It's a think about rebuild. It's a think about rebuild for the Dallas Cowboys if y'all lose this game. This is huge, huge, huge pressure on the Cowboys. The Cowboys cannot lose this game, and that's exactly why Tampa Bay is going to win this game. They're going to keep this close. Yeah, I have Tampa Bay winning this game. You're surprised by that shit? Of course I have Tampa Bay winning this game.
Yes.
I said this like a month ago. I predicted this matchup to come, and I was like, Tampa Bay is going to win this game. And this is a month ago when Tampa Bay we didn't even know if they were going to get to this point.
I'm clipping this. I'm clipping it.
Hey, bro, I'm posting this. There's no reason to clip. I'm posting this.
I'm clipping it and sending it back to you when we're up by 20 at halftime.
I'm choosing Tampa Bay to win this in a very, very close game because the Cowboys always do Cowboys things. Dak Prescott is #1 in the league in interceptions, and he's missed 5 games. He's thrown how many pick sixes? Last week he threw 2 pick sixes in a row. Imagine he opens out this game and he throws a pick 6 to Tampa Bay. You saw Jason Garrett saying a couple yesterday or 2 days ago saying the Cowboys defense looks a little bit slower on the grass. The thing is, they are 1-4 on the grass. What's their record away from home? Away from home, 4 losses. 4 of their 5 losses came on the road. In a pressure game, there's already all this pressure already on the Cowboys, and now the pressure of being in an away crowd, being in a Tampa Bay, this is gonna all go against them. And Tom Brady is much more clutch than Dak Prescott. Is the GOAT for a reason, and I do not feel comfortable with choosing Dak Prescott over Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the man you never bet against. And maybe I'm sounding like a hypocrite because the next week's going to come, and when Brock Purdy plays Tom Brady, I'm going to choose Brock Purdy. But, yeah, for me, I think Buccaneers are going to pull this out and win this ball game. And it'll be a shame for Dallas. Really, it's an embarrassment. If they do lose this game, Dallas, it's probably their worst loss in the last 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years. Like it's a really bad loss.
Our worst losses definitely came last year versus the Niners when we were the higher.
Stop. You're losing to an 8-9 team, bro. This is a team with a losing record.
Whoa, but you're forgetting something. It's an 8-9 team, but we're not discounting that they have the GOAT on their team, right? We're not discounting that.
I mean, the GOAT was on their team.
Is any loss bad? Is any loss bad when you have the GOAT on the other team?
The GOAT was on the other team throughout 17 regular season games, and they went 8-9. I'm not saying, look, losing to the GOAT, there's nothing wrong with that. But you cannot lose to a team with a winning record if you have the expectations the Cowboys had a couple weeks ago, or even the Cowboys have right now entering the playoffs. It's a bad loss. It's a really bad loss. No, No,
It
don't
is a
get
bad
me.
loss. And if we lose, Michael McCarthy will be out the door. Kellen Moore will probably be out the door. I hope we keep Dan Quinn and then hire Sean Payton, and everything will be okay after that.
Oh, let's just live in
But
let's just live in La La Land, huh?
this is a hey, Drew Brees has lowered it down to the Chargers or Cowboys, I'm pretty sure. So we have a pretty good chance at him.
Chargers, Cowboys, two coaches that are potentially the only team, only
this year,
wildcard coaches on the hot seat.
And yes, Dak Prescott is on the most pressure, or not the most pressure, but a lot of pressure.
I think out of all the quarterbacks, I think Dak Prescott's under the most pressure. Yeah. Maybe Lamar if he returns. You
could put pressure on him. You could also put pressure on, Josh Allen. It's a lot. This is another year in the playoffs. If another year of failure, then obviously it's not pressure to the point where you're losing your job.
No. Those guys don't have it. The only pressure I don't even think Dak Prescott has pressure of losing his job, bro. He got $40 million in the bag for the next 3-4 years.
He's not. Even if we lose this game, we're not getting rid of Dak. Dak will be our quarterback for time to come.
And that's a mistake, in my opinion. I still think it's a mistake. I don't disagree with that, but I'm just saying the Cowboys should start thinking of moving on from Dak.
I think we will when we have a season where we don't make the playoffs, and then we have actually good draft capital.
You know how you said
when we just making the playoffs with him, there's no point in getting rid of him.
Okay, look, we have 1 minute 47 seconds left. You said you were not confident. I just want to say I am 100%, 1000% confident. If we come on next week, we're going to record next week. Hayden, if you're free, of course, we're going to record next week. If I'm sitting here having to eat crow that the Cowboys won, I'd be so shocked, in my opinion. I could not see the Cowboys win. I really think Tampa Bay
Why can't you see us winning versus an 8-9 team?
This is kind of what the Cowboys do, This is literally the exact kind of game the Cowboys would lose. And honestly, if Dak... Okay, it depends on the manner to how they win, too. If they, completely just take advantage of the fact that they're a bad team, then I'm going to come here and I'm going to be like, look, the Cowboys did what they're supposed to do, and I'm impressed. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be like, yeah.
What if you went on a 2-minute drill by Dak Prescott? Then what?
I'll be flabbergasted. then I'll be flabbergasted. And then I'd be beyond shocked. But that's not to here nor there. All right, thank y'all for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Peace out.